guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Drea and this is Theowlsintuition. If you are new here, hit that little subscribe and the bell so you get notified when I post some new content. And if it resonates, give me a little thumbs up, baby. And let me know how or why in the comments, okay? Just keep your hate comments to yourself. That's it. As long as it's respectful, I don't give a damn. Okay? I want to say thank you to anyone who donates, likes, shares, subscribes, who has booked a reading, who wishes to book a reading. If you want to enter my free reading giveaway, it is still going on until the end of February. And the link is in my description box, okay? The instructions will be in the video, and then it's easy. 1, 2, 3, boom, you entered, okay? If it's free, it's for me, okay? So, as you saw in the title, we are talking about how have people been sleeping on you, okay? I don't know what's going to come out, but whatever it is how people have been sleeping on you, whatever doubts or assumptions or whatever. I don't know. My readings, they do be interesting. Sorry for the shake, y'all. I gotta get used to not hitting this shit. But anyway, we have 4 piles today. We have pile number 1, which is the Moon and Stars Tarot. We have pile, actually, is it? Alright, I don't know. Pile number 2, which is the Mystic Monday Tarot. We have pile number 3, which is the Uncommon Tarot, and pile number 4, which is the Villains Tarot. As always, you can pick more than one pile if you feel called to. I forgot to put the post about recommendations, so if you have any reading recommendations, that post should be up in my community board, or wherever it is. It should be in my community board. So check that out. If you have any recommendations, go ahead and tippity tap that shit in. But I love you guys. I hope you have an amazing day, night, or whatever. And I'll see you on the pile that you picked. Bye. Hey guys, welcome back. Pile number 1, it's your girl Drea and this is Theowlsintuition. Again, if you are new here, hit that subscribe and the bell so you get notified when I post some new content. And if this resonates, give me a little thumbs up, baby. Let me know how or why in the comments. Okay, as always, there could be hundreds of thousands of people watching. So just take what resonates. Not every message may be for you. This is a general collective reading. Okay, so if it doesn't resonate, just let it go. Don't let it take from you. Not every message may be for you. And I want to say thank you guys. If you want to enter my free reading giveaway, the link is in my description box. And if you want to book a reading, my email is in the description box as well. I will not message you for a reading. Okay, let's get it cracking. Sorry if this is, I don't know what's going on with the tripod, but it's a little, I'll figure it out. But for now, I do apologize for the shakiness. We're going to get your current energy, okay? And then we will see if this is your pile. If this doesn't resonate, you can watch another pile. You can watch another reading. Just do what makes you happy, boo. And then we'll get into how have people been sleeping on you. Alright. Let's protect our space and protect my energy and yours, of course. Alright. Let's get it. What is pile number 1's current energy? Current energy. Ooh. Oh. Hold up. Interesting. Somebody's getting bad karma. Alright, and okay, we got one more. Yeah, somebody's trying to start drama with you. And you don't even know because it's irrelevant. But they're bringing it up because someone may bring it up to you. No matter what, you're protected. But it's somebody who you had an ending with. They're trying to stir the pot, or they're hoping that they can try to stir the pot. Okay, it's either they want to talk to you. You see how we have an offer and then dirty offer? So I do feel like you might be getting an offer from somebody else besides whoever this drama starter is, right? But this drama starter is trying to, start shit with you. Yeah, look at karmic friends. Can't trust them fully. Wait, what does that say? Can't trust them fully. Tension, secret competition. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. This was somebody who is getting bad karma for being a karmic friend. Somebody who was in a secret competition with you. You took a step back, or you ended the situation. You walked away. Now they're trying to start drama because it's the only way that they can get access to you. They're looking at your social media. Some of them, if you do have a social media presence, they could even be commenting from a fake page, trying to mess with you and start drama. This is somebody who just knows that you have good opportunities coming to you, okay? And they're trying to start shit. keep up with your car. Make sure you're getting your car. Yeah, you're about to step into a whole new life. And this person is upset. They see that you may have new offers coming from lovers and stuff like that. But yeah, just be careful. Something about your car, because it said carless, repo, etc. So you may need to, car issues. You may need to, you know, check your brakes and get an oil change or do something. Some of y'all may need to just double check that. You know what I'm saying? Better safe than sorry. Not all of you, only if it resonates. You know, the person who blasts their music every time their car starts making noise, this message is for you. Let me stop. Okay. But anyway, yeah, don't worry about this. You do have an offer, a romantic offer. Somebody may want to come towards you, or maybe an old friend or something. And if this old friend is connected to the friend who, or friends or people that you left behind, you know, they're going to be fishing for stuff to bring back to these people you walked away from. Just don't do that, okay? And if they start talking about stuff, trying to tell you stuff, it's like them trying to get their claws into you, start drama. They want to start drama. So this is just a warning to, you know, avoid either that person who's connected to your karmic friends, or don't tell them anything, because they're fishing and they'll just run back to these people that you walked away from, okay? It's okay that you catch up with them, maybe catch them, get some coffee, or go on a walk with them, or whatever you want to do. But I would be careful, because you can't fully trust these people, because they are close to your enemy and they're trying to keep you close, which is very interesting. So I don't know what that's about, but if that resonates at all, let's get into your oracles. All right, pile number 1. So we have Conjuring Legacy, we have Elder, we have Rediscover Yourself, we have King, Adversity, and Addict. So we are talking about how have people been sleeping on you? People have been sleeping on your power. You're creating your legacy, okay? People have been doubting your wisdom, doubting your kindness, viewing your kindness for weakness, okay? A lot of people don't see your strength. With this Elder, y'all are extremely wise, and people sleep on the advice that you give them. You give life-changing advice, and people do not take that shit. You tell people things that could help them to become their best selves, and they don't do it. Okay, you call people out, you help people to regulate their emotions, and people really sleep on the effect that you have on their energy. You help people to raise their vibration, you help people to tap into their more spiritual side, you help people to tap into their authenticity, to start loving on themselves more, and to start spreading love more, okay? Speaking to themselves in a kinder way. You help them to become more present, and people really sleep on how much of an amazing impact that you have on their lives. Like, you are an unforgettable person, Pawan. And people sleep on that until they lose you. People sleep on, you know, because you have kindness, but then with this adversity, it's like you can handle challenges with no problem. It's not hard for you to overcome challenges, okay? You've experienced a lot of challenges, and you know, you actually also with this health, I'm getting that you've may even struggled with health issues, okay? Whether physical, mental, emotional health challenges, and you've overcome a lot of them as well, and that's why you explain things to people and you talk about the things that you've gone through, okay? Whether it was mentally, physically, or emotionally. Maybe you suffered from depression and it comes once in a while, but you know how to get yourself out of it, or you can see the signs, and you have told people who are going through a similar thing, and maybe you gave them advice or whatever it is. It doesn't matter, but I feel like a lot of you guys have experienced so much, and you guys know how to pull yourself out of a hole, and people sleep on the fact that you have advice to help them, and you're not just talking out your ass, you're speaking from experience. People do not understand how much you have been through, okay? I really think that people like see you as somebody who, with this king energy, people just see you as this beautiful, like I heard silver spoon, like I don't even wipe my own ass kind of vibe, like what? But you've done a lot yourself, And I don't know why people think you're spoiled. Maybe it's because you treat yourself with this treat yourself, and then this king energy. You really love on yourself a lot, and you really know how to overcome things. You're very wise, but you gain your wisdom from, like, you guys love learning and reading and all that stuff, and you always ask questions and you learn things, but you don't just stay there, you apply it. And that's what people sleep on you. They think, oh, this person just knows so much, but da da da, and then all of a sudden you start applying what you know and you start changing your life, and they're like, oh, tell me your secret. What's your secret to life? Bitch, I've been told you. You slept on me. What? People sleep on how much of a leader you are, and how you taking charge and you being in a position of power. People want to do things for you, but not because well, there's two reasons. People do like really love you, so they want to do things for you and help you, but also people kind of like view you as like this delicate baby or this delicate flower, and they feel like, maybe subconsciously, I'm not sure, because you continue to shock people with your capableness, but like people really sleep on you because they really think that you are incapable. Like it's giving, like, you know, when certain people like have to get a job when they're young and stuff, but they didn't work or do chores, and then they come to like a fast food base, you know, and they don't know how to sweep the floor and shit. They don't know how to clean dishes. It's like that kind of vibe. They're like, oh, it's okay, we'll just do it for you because you don't know how, but you do know how, and you've actually went through things worse. You've accomplished a lot more, and that's how people sleep on you. They think you're just like, you know, I don't know. It's like they put you on this pedestal, but not, it's because of your amazing energy too, but they put you on this pedestal of like, you're easily breakable, or you're somebody who gets like flustered, or people really think that you can't handle yourself, but then you end up proving them wrong, but they continue to like doubt you for some reason. I don't know, it's weird. Y'all maybe like look younger than you are or you have this like childish energy that comes out, and people just view you as that, like because you're always joyful and happy. They don't see this elder side to you, okay? Because look at this guy's face, bro. This is you underneath. Like, this is you after everything is all said and done. You know what I'm saying? I can't see if there's a glare. But you guys are very wise, and you're very capable, and, you know, you have a lot of interests, and I do feel that people sleep on how many things that you know and how many things that you're actually talented at, okay? You may have hidden yourself so people don't know certain things about you, okay? People have slept on you because they really didn't recognize how much of an addict to your energy they would be. Again, there's this big emphasis on your energy, your essence, who you are, how you treat people, how you help people overcome their trials and tribulations, your advice, the way that you get treated like a king or queen, and whoever's with you gets that same, like people who are in your energy or who are friends with you, they sleep on your connection to them because they don't realize that being connected to you puts them in the castle. Being connected to you allows them to be in this king energy too. Once they leave, it's like they're addicted to that energy. They leave because of whatever, and then all of a sudden they're like, what? It's like people think that your energy is their energy, but then when you're not around, they're not in that same energy. They only get in that energy when they're around you, and they really sleep on that. But people definitely really sleep on your leadership skills, and also your ability to overcome things. Maybe some of y'all were addicted to things. Maybe you're always drinking, smoking, etc. Because we do have an addict here. So it's like y'all maybe was doing toxic shit or in toxic energy, and people really slept on you. They really thought you was going to be in that energy forever, and all of a sudden you rediscovered yourself, you tapped into your wisdom, and you're creating a legacy, and people are sleeping on that. They're sleeping on the fact that you're creating a legacy. I heard wealth in my head, so a lot of you guys are creating generational wealth, okay? People also slept on you because they didn't think that you were going to get certain tattoos or piercings or body modification, okay? But yeah, people also with this adversity, I do feel like people really sleep on the fact that you'll stand up for yourself. They think that, again, because there's this like innocence to you. There's this like childlike energy, so they think that they can stomp on all over you, stomp on your dreams, tell you things or mess with you. But then when you stand up, all of a sudden you got these thorns out and you're like, whoa, 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 whoa. Back the fuck up. Or you start clapping back and shit. They're like, huh? What? They slept on the fact that you have backbone. They really did. But let's get into your tarot. Okay, pile number 1. So we have the 9 of Cups, fulfillment, the Ace of Swords, understanding. We have the Temperance, healing. We have the Queen of Cups, empathy. We have the 6 of Wands, achievement. 4 of Pentacles, control. We have the Queen of Swords, independence. The 10 of Wands, burdens. We have the Queen of Pentacles, stability. The 9 of Swords, trauma. And then we have on the bottom of the deck, skill, intervention, romance, transformation, and interpretation. Jesus. Also, what is happening? Anyway, sorry for any background noise that's been going on. I do apologize. When my dad's on the phone, he just talks hella fucking loud. So, I digress. People really have been sleeping on the truth of you getting your goals and your wishes fulfilled. You are starting to get your 9 of Cups, and that's how people have slept on you. It's because it's taken a little while. Okay, and you were patient, because the Temperance represents patience as well. So you were patient in this. You were building a skill or maybe an invention or something like that. You were working on yourself. You were transforming. Some of you guys found romance, so you were focused on that while still building and focusing on your dreams and goals. But a lot of you guys may be single. But obviously you don't have to be, you know, but a lot of you guys are healing, and people have slept on how much that you have healed, how much you have changed, how much you have grown, how actually romantic and flirtatious you are, okay? Maybe people slept on that. Maybe people thought that, like, because you went through a heartbreak or because you're so independent that you're not really looking for love, but you're actually a deep, like, I heard you're a heartthrob in my head, but that's not what I was going to say. But damn, yeah, people slept on how much of a heartthrob you were gonna become. Y'all went through a glow up in some way, shape, or form. And I know that we don't have the Queen of Wands here, but we have every single other queen, so you might as well be the Empress up in this beach. Like, we have the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups. You are amazing, Pile 1, and people have slept on this. People did not see you for your true potential. People didn't see how empathetic you are, how much of a healer you are, how much of an amazing manifestor you are, how creative you are, how intuitive you are, but also how skilled you are, and how you make the things that you receive from your intuition a reality with this 4 of Pentacles. And you breed success, okay? Like, you, everything you touch turns to gold. And people slept on that because it takes time, but you never lost sight. And the thing about you, Pile 1, is that, like, if you want something, you're gonna get it. You don't know when you're gonna get it. A lot of you guys, you kind of surrender time and you focus on other things, okay? People really underestimate how much you can take on by yourself. I think you've created this stability for yourself, or you're on the way to creating stability for yourself by yourself. Like, you may have had help here and there, but I feel like you've helped more people than you've helped yourself. So that's probably why your journey took a little longer, and that's why it's starting to speed up now, because I do feel like you're in this independent energy and you're letting go of these burdens and whatever was stressing you out, because you're focused on being independent and creating stability for yourself by yourself, so you don't have to depend on anybody, okay? And you're getting success, and that's what people really slept on, your success. Maybe they saw your success and it was like, oh, it's only the 4 of Pentacles, but you're on the way to your 10 of Pentacles. Like, you're going to get your wishes fulfilled, whether that's you want 10 of Pentacles, whether that's you want emotional fulfillment, you want to create something. It doesn't matter. Whatever you're trying to manifest, you will get it. And that's how people slept on you. They also slept on, you know, just everything about you, because you're very mysterious. With this moon, a lot is hidden from people around you. One, I don't know, I heard take advantage, so maybe the universe felt that you would be taken advantage of, so you had to learn certain lessons and stuff like that. Because with you guys, yes, you're independent, but I know that once you, like, get even more successful and you have more money and more resources and more people in your life, you're gonna want to get back to that energy of overextending yourself. And just be careful with that. But anyway, that's not what we're here to talk about. I do digress. I do apologize, but it had to come out. You know how I read and or whatever. People slept on your emotional intelligence too. maybe you were a little irrational or like easily triggered back in the day, but I do feel like you have transformed that. You've healed yourself emotionally, and you know, you are way more like, I'm gonna respond instead of react kind of vibes. And people underestimate that. They really they don't see your truth. People underestimate a lot about you, and that's not what we're talking about. It's supposed to be, well, yeah, sleeping on you is pretty much underestimating you. So it's just like your whole life people never saw you for the truth that you were. So it's pretty much people slept on the fact that you were gonna change, become your best self, create something, manifest something that, okay, well, it's not what I was gonna say. I was gonna say master your skill, but I said manifest. So maybe you're going to be manifesting something because you're mastering a skill or because you've created something. And your romance is also going to improve as well. People did not see you either in getting into a relationship. Maybe people slept on the fact that maybe they thought you were always going to be single, or maybe they thought you were always going to be in a relationship. And people slept on that as well. But people really slept on your ability to kind of change your life for the better. People always thought you were going to be burdened. People always thought you were going to be stressed out or anxious. But now it's like you're stepping into this independence. And yes, also people did, like I said, underestimate or sleep on the fact that you kind of carried a lot of burdens and solved a lot of problems by yourself. Okay, you don't really ask for help, and people sleep on that because they really think that your life is all fine and dandy because you don't really talk about your problems, but you guys handle your problems by yourself. And people really sleep on how much you've actually been through. You know, when you start talking about like certain traumas and stuff, people slept, they're like, what, you went through that, or that happened to you? Like, yeah, it did. I keep, you know, I just like something in the closet, cleaning out the closet, you know, Eminem, vomit on my sweater. Anyway, but yeah, something about your words. People really slept on, you know, your voice. Maybe you became a rapper, singer, actress, or you talk for a living, you're a public speaker, or you're an influencer or something like that, and people slept on you because they really never thought you would put yourself out there. Or maybe you were the shy person back in the day. I'm hearing a lot of like people from your past, okay, maybe teachers, old bosses, people from school, classmates and stuff like that. They really slept on you because you were kind of really hiding yourself in the shadows. You never really put your true self out there till you got to a certain point, until you healed. And now it's like who you are is completely different to who you were, and people really slept on you because they didn't think that you were going to change, and all of a sudden you blooming like a beautiful little butterfly. And yeah, people are seeing you, you know, they see past the illusion. You know, they really misinterpreted the way that you presented yourself. They thought that who you were showing your up as before was really you, but that was you, you know, putting a shell because you were hiding yourself because you still needed to heal. You know what I'm saying? But now that you're healing and you're accepting yourself and living more authentically. Oh yeah, because this Ace of Swords is about words. There is something about you using your words to manifest. Maybe you wrote a book or something like that. People underestimated your intelligence, your wit, your capability to create things for yourself, because y'all are creating something. You could be an entrepreneur, but whatever it is, you created something with your mind, your intuition, and your hard work. And you even went through sleepless nights. You had to work really hard, and people really slept on you because, you know, they didn't think you was going to be able to do it, whatever it was. And you did it, and you're going to keep doing it, and you're going to keep getting your wishes fulfilled. So shout out to you, Pile 1, but that's what we're going to call it. You can pick another pile if you feel called to. I love you guys. As always, thank you for watching. I hope you have an amazing day, night, or whatever. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye. What up, pile number 2? It's your girl, Drea, and this is Theowlsintuition. If you're new here, hit that subscribe and the bell so you get notified when I post some new content. And if this resonates, give me a little thumbs up, baby, okay? And let me know how or why in the comments. If you would like to enter to get a free reading from me, the link is in my bio down below. Or if you would like to book a reading, my email is in the description box. I will not message you for a reading, okay? Guys, as always, just take what resonates. Keep in mind, hundreds of thousands of people could be watching, so if it doesn't resonate, don't let it take from you. Pick another pile, watch another reading, do whatever makes you happy, boo. Okay, let's get it. So we're gonna get your current energy, and then we will see if this is your pile. If not, you know what I'm saying, you pick another pile or do whatever you gotta do, baby. But let's see, what is pile number 2's current energy? And then we'll tap into how people have been sleeping on you. Wow, a lot wants to come out, but we're not doing that. I'll keep this one. Someone tell me to, so. Alright. Somebody wants to come back because they see you getting clout. They see you becoming successful. Jesus Christ! Alright. That I'll take. These, no. Not so much. I don't need this much. I feel like you guys probably picked another pile, or you're going to pick another pile. Yeah, so somebody who ain't shit. Ain't fucking shit. They could have tattoos. Or be very artistic. Yeah, this person's holding a grudge and they're super hyper focused on you. They're trying to manifest you because she had candles. They see that you are, you know, stepping into a period of getting a lot of clout, okay? So they want to bring you back. So they're trying to manifest you in whatever way that is for them. And they're obsessed with you. What does that say? Fake flexing. This is somebody who's fake. This is somebody who ain't shit, okay? So, oh my gosh. Here we go. Yeah, it's because you're unbothered. This person is so mad. Like, I don't know. They try to say things, make shit up. They're trying to be dramatic. Maybe you guys fell out and they're trying, and you were unbothered over here. And this person went around speaking mad shit, etc., etc. They're also played out. People kind of don't mess with them anymore, okay? They're kind of focused on toxicity, complaining. They're like in an energy of bad habits, and you're moving on up. You're moving out. You're traveling, or you're about to start traveling, guys, just so you know. You're focused on your health. You're focused on you know, turning your back on negativity, and you know, you're trying to be on a tropical island somewhere. You're trying to live life to the fullest. You're trying to do better and be better, and you ain't worried about this ain't shit person, but this ain't shit person is so fucking worried about you, pile 2. So fucking worried about you. They see that your body's looking better. They see that you're glowing. They see that you're moving on up in regards to success. You're getting clout. You're getting more attention. Maybe you're getting more attention than them, and you're not paying them any attention, and it's really triggering them. So they could be spiraling. Also, they may come and just try to get you to start doing habits like, oh, let's smoke, let's do this, let's do that, because they're looking for an in, and you might not be into that anymore. You may have quit smoking or drinking and stuff like that. So I don't know, you're gonna get a message from this person. They're gonna try and connect with you. They think that they still have access to you, but you've kind of remove the rose-colored glasses, so you already know who I'm talking about. And if you don't, maybe this is not your pile, because you know who I'm talking about. It could be more than one person. Then you don't know, because then it could be like, you know, whoever it is, it's somebody who you walked away from. They ain't shit. They was fake flexing, acting like they had everything together. You saw straight through them. And, you know, I feel like y'all stood up to them. You made this person feel intimidated with this little mouse. Like, you were the lion and they were the mouse, you know, or the cat, whatever the fuck. And, like, they thought that you were the prey the whole time. They were the prey. They really tried to step to somebody who really could handle them, really put them back in their place. And they are holding that against you again, to this grudge holder. Let me see one more. Fake accounts. They're looking at your social media. This person's creeping. They're trying to get an in. They're trying to manifest you. They're trying to figure out, can I come back into this person's life, and how am I gonna do it? I don't know what's up with this person or why they're so obsessed with you, but it is what it is. But just keep running with this track here. Run on, just keep running. Just keep your back turned. Just stay on track, because you're going to continue to move up. You're going to be having fun and traveling and moving. Some of y'all are definitely moving though, somewhere new, or you're in the essence, you want to move, or you're already in, like, you know, the middle of a move. But anyway, if that resonates at all, that's what we're gonna call it, because I'm sick of that shit. Let's get into your oracles. All right, so I was recording and I was talking and I was going in, and then my camera went to sleep, so I was like, fudge, I was not recording. So let's talk about it. We have Yomada Starseed, Starseed. People sleep on how much people actually stare at you in public. Like, people look at you constantly, and people slept on how attractive you are. We have Vendor. I had to say it because I'm going to forget it. Challenge Yourself, Don Juan. We have Forgiveness, and then Messiah. So people really slept on your spiritual beliefs and your power and your spiritual anointing. Okay, you are a starseed. You are somebody who is here to uplift humanity or shift the collective consciousness in whatever way that is. It doesn't have to be you have to be some guru or, you know, a psychic or a terror. It doesn't mean you're all healers in your own way. You can be a freaking comedian and you're a healer, okay? You can be an actor or an actress and you could still be a healer or a starseed. There is no one way, okay? Anyway, let me get out of myself. Like, let's do what we're here to do. A lot of you guys, people slept on you starting a business or making your business successful, okay? Maybe people thought it was always going to be just a silly little hobby or, you know, a little side project or your little side hustle. You know, people would talk like that and be like, oh, how's your little project going or whatever? You mean my business? Like, what do you mean my little project? And that's how people slept on you. And all of a sudden you could be actually like really, really getting a lot of success. Like being, like, it makes me think of somebody I know, and they started off small, humble beginnings, and now their product is in multiple places and they're doing the damn thing. And I don't know, maybe they got slept on, you know, because when you first started, it was like he was doing like deliveries and house deliveries, like, you know, driving himself, mind you, working a job on the side and all that stuff, you know. And it's like, maybe y'all went through that, you know. You was going through things where it was like people was like, you know, maybe a little illegal or like, you know, tougher beginnings and stuff like that because you were just starting out. And now it's like you're actually all legal, all legit. This is a legit business, and like people slept on you, or they didn't think that you were going to be able to do that or create that or monetize whatever this hobby or talent or whatever it is that you created. Maybe you invented something as well. You could have came from another pile, but I digress. People really slept on you because they didn't think you were going to become better. They thought that you were going to stay stuck and stagnant, and you know, you didn't. you started to realize that you are a limitless being, and you started to overcome your fears, and you challenge yourself a lot, and you overcome your challenges and you fight your fears. A lot of you guys, people, because I was talking about people staring in public too, but there's also this big emphasis on your ability to forgive, okay? Because with this forgiveness, it's giving like people who maybe you had beef with before, or people who think like maybe people have like one-sided beef with you and people slept on the fact that they thought that like that you were just as mad or upset or triggered as them as they were about you, but you literally just be staring at them. Like, you say you see somebody in public that like has a secret beef with you, you see them and you just like smile and you move on, or you just stare at them like that and you move on. And people slept on that. They thought that you was gonna, you know, have resentment or feel angry or triggered or be vindictive, and you really acted like they don't exist and you moved on because you're just that type of person. And forgiveness is for you, which you all understand, you know what I'm saying? Not everybody understands that, but forgiveness is for you. You don't need to tell them that you forgive them. You did it, like, you forgive them for yourself, and you're unbothered, and they're like, what the fuck? Like, I thought they would have been so mad, or I thought they would have left, and you're just over here living your life unbothered. Shout out to you, okay? People really slept on your attractiveness, okay? With your magnetism. People sleep on your magnetism. But also people feel like your magnetism. There's two sides to the story. It's either people slept on your magnetism and now they're starting to see how truly attractive and seductive and creative and powerful and magnetizing and beautiful and sexy and handsome that you really are, because damn, pile two. Okay, people really underestimated your charm. You're very charming, and yeah, you could dance too. People really slept on maybe your dance moves, maybe your ability to sing or dance. Okay, maybe you do both. I don't know. You have certain secret talents that people are starting to realize. Like, you have a lot of talents that people really never thought, you know, you'd be able to do. Okay, I digress. Maybe people also slept on the fact that you hold some type of spiritual rank and you're using your spirituality to succeed, but you also actually take action, which is why you succeed and it looks so easy. It's because you have that energetic I was gonna say balance, but backing behind you. People slept on you because they really didn't see how much you were juggling. You were spinning a lot of plates and people thought that, like, you know, you weren't. People thought they didn't see how much work you were doing behind the scene and they slept on you, and then all of a sudden they see you have this big ass business or whatever and they're like, when did they find the time to do that shit? I never see them doing this shit. When the fuck did they do pop out of nowhere? 555. That is so funny. Oh my god. What else? People really slept on you because I feel like a lot of people from your past tried to, like, or talk bad on your name or talk shit, and then when people meet you, they end up seeing you and they're like, what? And they slept on you because of others. Like, others really try to paint a picture about you. Others really try to act like they know you, but they don't know you from a hole in the wall, pal, too. So that's very interesting. But anything else? Yeah, people really slept on your ability to really use your magic, your essence, and your self-concept to change your life, like your mind. Your life is easy for you, but it's not easy for you because, you know, no one's life is really easy, but it is easy. I know it sounds like a paradox. I'm contradicting myself, but if you know, you know, and if you don't, I don't know, maybe this ain't your pile. But you get it, you know? Everything starts with the mental, everything starts with energy, and everything is energy, and you kind of live your life through that and you take inspired action. You're not the type of person who works super hard and you dig yourself into an early grave because you're overworking yourself. You allow energies and things to work for you, and that's why things look easy for you. Okay? Yeah, people also slept on your ability to, like, turn them on or seduce them. A lot of people will get around you and then all of a sudden they start looking at you like, whoa, I'm actually, like, attracted to Pal 2, or I'm actually, like, really turned on by Pal 2. Like, I never thought, like, and all of a sudden they got feelings for you and shit, and they slept on that. They was like, what? Because not only you got the brains and the bod and the beauty or the handsomeness, you got abundance. You challenge yourself. You are an adventure person. You're an expander. You are connected spiritually. You are anointed. You are blessed, and you're magnetizing. And people really slept on that because now I feel like people who never thought they actually would be attracted to you are actually starting to fall for you. Very interesting. Let's get into your tarot. Okay, Pile 2, we have the Death card. We have the Ace of Cups, 10 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles, the Hierophant, 7 of Swords in the reverse, 4 of Cups, 5 of Cups in the reverse. We have the Lovers, the Ace of Swords. Then we have the 8 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles, the Fool, and the King of Wands. No, not me about to try and do the Snape voice. Potter, Potter, Potter. No, okay, I can't. The boy who lived. Okay. I'm sorry. Maybe y'all like Harry Potter. I don't know why this is coming up, but, or maybe you're the type of person who does accents or impressions very well. People sleep on your impressions or how, like, actually really good that you are at, like, doing accents or impressions. Like, you could be, like, somebody who's actually really talented. You could actually probably be a voice actor. Maybe you are already, or maybe that is something that you could potentially do. Just keep that in mind. Something about your voice as well. Okay. But again, people underestimated your ability to move on from poverty, lack, sadness, okay? Y'all, maybe you used to be broke as a joke, or, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you used to be overly sad, maybe very depressious, what? Maybe very depressed. You could also have been the type of person who people felt like they could easily manipulate in the past, and people slept on you because the whole time you knew what was going on, or maybe you caught on after and you acted accordingly, okay? You left people. People really slept on the fact that you would leave them. People thought they could continue to disrespect you, continue to make fun of you, continue to do whatever shiesty shit, throw the rock and hide their hand kind of vibe, throw the sword and hide their sword. You know what I'm saying? People thought that they could really play you and betray you and talk all this shit behind your back and act, and like, because you never reacted or you didn't respond until you actually just left, and you left without a trace. People were like thinking that they had you in the bag, or had you wrapped around their finger. They really thought that they could play both sides. They really thought that they could play devil's advocate, you know what I'm saying? But not in that way, just like being a devil, like legit just a hater. Like, I don't know, you were surrounded by certain people who thought they had you in the bag and thought they could, you know, use you and go behind your back and talk shit. And then, you know, no one would tell on them, or you would never find out. But your intuition is on point. We have the Hierophant, okay? And also not the High Priestess, but the Hierophant is a very spiritually inclined, very connected. You see this eye, like, even there's a pyramid. You could like be connected to Egypt. Regardless, at the end of the day, you're very, very connected. And because you're this peaceful person, okay, people think that you're missing it. But like with that red energy on this cup right here, it's like you could feel the energy. You could feel the anger. You could feel the resentment. You could feel the shade. And people were throwing shade, okay? People, you could sense it. And then people would literally just lie to your face. All the time they want to take your place. Backstabbers. Backstabbers. Yeah, you were surrounded by a lot of backstabbers who thought you would never move on from them. Sure enough, you did, bitch. Good shit. They thought that they was gonna have you in their life forever. And then, you know, you stopped taking their abuse. You stopped like accepting that shit. And that's how people slept on you. They thought that they could always have you, that you would always be kind to them, you would always be open to them and allow them to continue to fuck up, and you would always forgive them. Yes, you are forgiving. You know, we did have that forgiveness, but you forgive, you don't forget. Bitch, I'ma act like I never knew you. The fuck you mean? Okay. But yeah, you also walked away from poverty, all right? You are stepping into a more luxurious lifestyle, and you also, some of you guys, I would say most of you guys, are doing some type of work that you love. You are working on something that you love. You are working on something that actually emotionally fulfills you. You're not at a job that you hate, and people really slept on that, okay? Maybe you took a risk, because with this Fool and this King of Wands, maybe you took a risk and you created your own job, or you became some type of boss. It gives entrepreneur with the King of Wands energy, so maybe you started your own business like I was talking about earlier. This lines up, and then people are seeing that you actually make money doing what you love, and people slept on that. They didn't think you was going to be successful. They didn't think you was going to be successful. A lot of people, especially your exes, they really thought that they had you like tied up. They thought that you were always going to be attached to them. And when you ended this and walked away and walked on your own path, you know what it is? It's not even, it's just could be exes. It could be anybody that you loved unconditionally. You had a lot of people that you loved unconditionally, but they weren't leveling up. They weren't trying to become better. They were acting like they were, but you saw through it. You know what I'm saying? And yes, it hurt. It was sad, but you also understood that you had to move away, and you ended certain connections, and people really slept on that because one, they didn't think that you were going to be doing better after you left, or after you disconnected from whoever these people were. Okay? And they thought that they were either going to be able to come back, or that, you know, maybe you was just upset a little bit, but you'll forgive them. But, you know, it's like you still treat them the same way. Like, you know, you can still love them, but it's like you're not like a hater, you're not being angry, but you're just not talking to them. It's like they're trying to give you this cup and you're like, nope, I'm focused on my peace, I'm focused on celebrating life, I've decided to focus on myself and what I love and who actually treats me the way that I deserve to be treated, that I know I am worthy of being treated, and I'm not accepting less than. And people really slept on that. They always thought that you was gonna take or accept anything. Like breadcrumbs, especially people breadcrumbing you and shit like that. These people really thought that you was gonna, maybe you was a people pleaser, I don't know, but they really thought that you was always gonna be easy and, you know, always be able to like, I can always hit them up and they'll be there for me. You know what I'm saying? Even though I did this or did that, and I you know what it's crazy. And, you know, you're no longer a people pleaser, or you have boundaries now, and people really slept on that. They really thought that you was going to be this pushover for life, and you chose yourself. Also, some people were sleeping on the fact that, you know, because you don't talk about your love life, that you have no love life, or that maybe you, like, are some type of virgin, or, like, some type of, like, you know, your love life is dry and stuff like that. But a lot of you guys, you're mostly focused on work right now. And people are sleeping on that because they think that you're not going to find love, but you are going to find love, but you're going to make the decision based off of somebody who you actually connect with, not just looks, okay? Again, there is this big emphasis on people. I've been sleeping on how How many people want to sleep with you? How many people want to date you? And how many people talk about, this is my soulmate? A lot of people think that you're their soulmate, pal, too. That is so funny. But you be out here not paying attention to them, and it makes people sad. But you're just healing, and you know, you're focusing on discovering your truth and your beliefs and your core values, and working on something that you actually love, and you know, connecting with your friends and family. And you've walked away from whatever it is that makes you feel like you're less than, or that hurts you and stuff. People underestimated or slept on the fact that you would heal. People always thought that you were going to be bored. People always thought that you were always going to be stuck or apathetic and sad and sitting in grief and stuff like that. And yes, maybe you have to do that. Like maybe you go through a process when you're sad for a couple months or a couple weeks or a couple days, and people think you're going to be stuck. But you always get out, and people really sleep on that. Damn. All right, that's what we're going to call it, pal, too. I could go on for days with you. But I love you guys. I hope you have an amazing day, night, or whatever. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye. Hey, what's going on, pal number 3? Pal 1 and 2 were very interesting. Like, they were similar, but also very completely different, which is very interesting. So, let's get into it. Sorry, my tummy's going off. If you're new here, hit that subscribe and the bell so you get notified when I post some new content. If it resonates, you know, give me a little thumbs up and comment. Let me know how or why, okay? If you would like to enter a free reading giveaway, that information is in my description box as well. And if you would like to book a reading, my email is in the description box. I will not message you for a reading. As always, just take what resonates and leave the rest. Not every message may be for you. Keep in mind, hundreds of thousands of people could be watching, so don't let these messages take from you. We're going to get your current energy to see if this is your pile. If this does not resonate, you can pick another pile, watch another reading. Just do what makes you happy. I ain't going to tell you how to live your life. Just do what makes you happy. Alright, I shouldn't even tell you that. Let's see. Pile 3's current energy. You got groupies. You got secret admirers. You got groupies. Oh my god. Oh my god. Some people may think that you're going to marry for money, or people are going to marry you for your money. You may have a lot of money, or people think that you're like getting money from someone. That's very interesting. So we have Forcer. Forces things on you. Forces their way in. Uses force to get what they want. So somebody may, interesting, be trying to force their way in regards to like their beliefs with this legal issues, because it says courts, judges, immigration, lawyers, etc. I feel like someone's trying to make you see one side of the scale and only believe in one side, okay? Blindly follow one side. But some of y'all maybe have a ticket, or maybe have a court or something like that. That could also be something that's going on. But people really are kind of obsessed with you right now and addicted to you, Pile 3. People from your past are haunted because they're starting to see you, okay, and they're hooked on you, and they want to know what's going on with you. Maybe you popped up on someone's story, you popped up on someone's timeline, maybe you just posted recently, and it's like, whoa, why did I hear, what is that, Scrooge, the ghost of Christmas past? Like, you know what I'm saying? All of a sudden, they haven't seen you in a while because you've been moving in silence. You see? Did you see that? Did you see how I flipped it? I swear that wasn't planned. Y'all been moving in silence, and then all of a sudden, boom, you pop out. Yeah, you pop out photos. You popped out somewhere. You've been seen, and now you have groupies. Okay, or maybe your social media is going, I don't know what's happening, but people are haunted because, one, you have groupies, people who actually like you, genuinely like you. You're also not going or following the way that people are trying to tell you to go, okay? You're not hooked on people's ideas. You kind of create your own beliefs, and I feel like you have people hooked on you. People are hooked on your energy, so please be careful because not everybody is going to be for you. You already know that. Use your discernment as always, but you're gonna have either flashbacks coming up because of these people thinking about you obsessively, because you're coming out of this hermit mode, you're moving out of this like silent energy, and you're going to be putting yourself out there more. And this is going to haunt people because they thought that your silence meant that you was done, you was over, it was a wrap, like court is done, court adjourned, like, you know, you're locked up, okay? People thought that you was just out for the count or done, you know what I'm saying? But you ain't, you still good. And you know, the side effects are going to be, maybe you're going to be feeling people pulling on your energy. Like last week, it's making me think of last week. I could not sleep for like 7 days straight because of somebody pulling on my energy, and I was unaware until after I was made aware, but it was because it was crazy. But anyway, I digress. You know, I did my protection and I'm actually able to sleep now because I did that, and I still have to do my cord cutting because I don't know. But I digress. Maybe you do need to do a cord cutting, or you might have to because you have people from your past who are haunted and now they're obsessively thinking about you for whatever reason. People always have their reasons. It doesn't matter. But that's their issue. At the end of the day, you're going to be okay. This is your justice. You're going to, you know, it's not to say that you're marrying for money, but yeah, too busy winning. Like, you're going to be winning. You're going to be making money, okay? Money is going to be marrying you, okay? Some of y'all may get married, though, and actually marry someone who is going to be abundant, because, you know, with the justice court, you know, it's giving marriage, and it says marrying, but that is also in the future, and you never know. But you could also be rich, but you could marry someone who's actually richer than you. I feel like both of you, like you and your person, are probably going to be abundant. I don't know why that's even coming out, but hey, shout out to you. Okay, pile 3. But yeah, these people are snakes. These people are missing the good times that you had with them, and now it's like they're forced to see you successful, they're forced to see you abundant, they're forced to see you win, and they're hooked because they want to see you go down the drain. They want to maybe try to cause problems, but they're not going to be able to, but they're going to try and get evidence or find some type of proof that would show that you're not who you are, or whatever it is. I don't know. You have people out to get you for no reason because you decided not to, like, entertain them, or you decided to not give them what they wanted, and, you know, you didn't bend to their whim, and now they got a problem. But if that resonates at all, yeah, my throat chakra is blocking right now. They want to talk to you, but they're scared. They want to talk to you, but they're scared because they know that you're either not going to talk to them, you're going to ghost them, or you're going to tell like it is and you're going to come at them. Either way, it doesn't matter. These people are irrelevant. You're going to continue to win, and you're going to be making more money, but you will have groupies. Some groupies who genuinely support you, but then others who are kind of like plotting. So just be careful. Use your discernment, because it's making me think of this saying where it's like, fans are like pandas. You know, they're cute, but if you let one into your house, you'll die. You'll end up dead. You know what I'm saying? So just be careful. But let's get into your oracles. Alright, pile 3. So we have karma, we have magician, we have avoid toxic people, we have goddess, blame, and visionary. Ooh. Alright, people really slept on you because they thought that you was going to always be this childish person, but you're actually very responsible, and you take care of yourself, and you take care of the ones that you love. But again, you could be, again, connected to another pile, but you have this like childlike, innocent, very glass half full kind of playful vibe. You're very much connected to your creativity, and you know, you could be a jokester, you could be very funny, and you make everything into a joke, and people really thought just because you're funny that means that you're not responsible or that you're not going to be successful. People really slept on the fact that they would get karma for hurting you. The fact that, alright, maybe this blame and with this avoid toxic people, like, you left certain people who were toxic. You saw through the illusion, because we have illusion on this card. And, you know, maybe you walked away and now people are blaming you. And, you know, people are actually really starting to see that you were not responsible for anything that went down besides you just walking away. Somebody tried to blame you. Let's say you stop being friends with somebody just because y'all outgrew each other or whatever, and instead of just being like, oh yeah, we drifted apart, this person spins this whole story saying all kinds of shit, trying to throw you under the bus. And because they did that, they did get karma, and they did not think that, so they slept on the fact that they were going to get karma for trying to mess with you in some way, shape, or form. Alright, people slept on your potential. People slept on the way that you are a magical being, a master manifester, and you actually are very magical. People slept on that because, again, when you leave, the magic leaves. But also people are seeing that you're, what you have been trying to intend and create or co-create with the universe is coming into being. Okay, people slept on the fact that you will always become reborn with this fire energy and this judgment, because this is the judgment in this deck, karma. It's like you always come out 10 times stronger. You always have the potential to be reborn. It's like you're not going to stay stagnant. You're not going to stay stuck. You will always continue to grow and become better, okay? Big emphasis on y'all could be psychics with this visionary. She has a crystal ball, but also, you know, the magician again, and manifestation, magic. Y'all are very magical people, but people slept on your intuition, okay? Again, like, people really thought that they could, you know, be toxic or throw shade, again, like another thing, and or that they wasn't gonna get karma, or that you wasn't gonna walk away when you found out. With this goddess energy, people really, really, really underestimated your ability to transform your body. I'm hearing glow up. Y'all had a glow up in some way, shape, or form, and people always thought that you were always going to look the way that you did. And what's crazy is I'm hearing that you guys still look the same, but you just look like a 2.0 version of yourself. I heard healthier, glowing, you're more, I heard athletic, so maybe your body, like you're getting more muscles, or you're shaping your body. You may be going to the gym more, and people really slept on that. Maybe people slept on you going to the gym, and they thought like, oh, this person's not going to lose weight even if they go to the gym, or this person's not going to gain weight or change their body or whatever. Yeah, I heard some of y'all getting that BBL body without actually having to get the BBL, and people slept on that. They think that people always have to like get a BBL or get a liposuction in order to like change their body, but you're actually doing it with magic too, let's be real. Like your intentions, or you're manifesting it, you know, but also you're taking inspired action, like maybe going to the gym, changing your eating plans, getting your steps in, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. But shout out to you, Pal 3, shout out to you for making changes, because I do feel like a lot of you guys, you really uplift people and you bring success to people, and you actually have this magic touch in regards to, not everything turns to gold, but like it does. It does, but like I'm saying, like people around you get that too, because I was talking about that in another pile, like everything that you touch turns to gold. But it's like you just being in people's energy, or being at a business, or being at a store, like even if it's for 10 minutes, you actually lift that place up for that 10 minutes, and then it's like you're the sun, and then when you leave, then it gets dark again, okay? So yeah, people really slept on that. Maybe people, it's giving coworkers or like maybe people you used to hang out with, maybe you used to go to parties and you were the life of the party, and people started to see that. Like you would walk into the party and, you know, it gets lit, and then all of a sudden when you leave, it's back to like meh, you know what I'm saying? And now maybe that you don't even go to those parties anymore, they're not as fun, or maybe these people don't even hang out or connect because you're not there. People slept on that. They didn't see that you were the glue. Pal 3, you're the glue. You hold a lot of situations together, whether it's a job, whether it's a household, whether it's friends, groups, whatever, clubs, it doesn't matter. You're the type of person, you hold everything together. You keep the people together, you hold people accountable, and you help people to want to strive to become better, or to believe in their potential, to believe in their magic, and to, you know, start to create. And people slept on that, bro. People really slept on that. People slept on the fact that you say no now. People really thought that you were still going to allow people to come into your life. Like I feel like you set boundaries with people who or like maybe toxic, or maybe you just set a boundary and you maybe maybe they revealed themselves to you, you know, because they didn't accept the way that you set a boundary or whatever. They showed their true colors. Someone showed their true colors, and people slept on the fact that, you know, you were gonna trigger them into that. Someone really thought that they could definitely like be able to play you and use you in some way, shape, or form, and you set a boundary and you didn't accept that. It was like every time they needed you, you was there, but when you needed them, they were not there. So that could have been like the icing on the cake for you, and then it was easy for you to just be like, whoa, moving away. But yeah, people slept on the fact that you really are focused on your well-being. You're focused on your growth, your vitality, your energy. You're extremely wise as well, and you are extremely attractive. You have you're breaking a lot of hearts. She has all these hearts on her dress, and people are not only just drawn to you because of your body and your beautiful face, but also your aroma, your wisdom, your energy, your magnetism, your creativity. your confidence, and the way you talk, your intuition. Yeah. People really thought also that they could replace you, and that's how people slept on you. They thought that they could find a carbon copy version of you, and that, you know, oh yeah, fuck it, Pal 3 is easily replaceable. Like, there's nobody that I can't replace them with, okay? But it's, yeah, irreplaceable. Like, you give off Beyonce vibes, guys. You are extremely, like, people are so worried about Beyonce, and, you know, you probably got a lot of Queen, a lot of the beehive. You might have your own beehive or something. I don't know what this is, but like, y'all may have celebrity energy, and people really slept on that. Maybe people always loved you, but people thought that people loved you for a different reason. I don't know what this is, but maybe you were always popular, but now it's like you're the popular loner because you avoid toxic people, but you're still popular, and people slept on that. They thought that because you went hermit and stuff like that, or because you stay to yourself, or because you're on your spiritual journey and stuff like that, that you're still not going to be loved and be successful and grow and still look good and sexy and shit. Like, what the fuck? All right, let's get into your tarot. All right, pile 3, we have the 2 of coins, we have the Hanged Man, which is the hanged one in this. We have the 3 of cups, the Wheel of Fortune, the Magician, we have the Star, we have the Lovers, we have the King of Wands, we have the Justice, and we have the 4 of Cups. A lot of major arcana. People really underestimated how much of a major impact that you have on their life. We also have the High Priestess, the 7 of Wands, and the Ace of Coins in the reverse. Oh, that's not in the reverse. It was the Devil in the reverse under that, by the way. All right, people really slept on you bettering yourself. People really thought that you was kind of gonna go downhill. Like, people really thought that you wasn't gonna become successful or become better or rebalance yourself. They really thought that they were always gonna have one up on you. Maybe you surrounded me, and this doesn't like mean anything. Like, it is what it is, but like, maybe you were surrounded by people who are maybe doing better at a certain point, and now maybe you're doing better than them, and they're kind of like, what? Since when? How? You know what I'm saying? But I want to talk, we literally have the High Priestess again and the Magician. Like, I was literally talking about that, okay? People slept on your ability to use your magician powers, but I was going to say your intuition to manifest, okay? People really also thought that they could do psychic attacks on you, from my spiritualists, from my psychics and shit. People really slept on the fact that you're highly protected and very anointed, okay? You are an earth angel, you are a star seed, and you are very highly protected. God loves you. God loves all, but you have a deeper connection with God. You pray to God, you believe in God, Source, Almighty, whatever, it doesn't matter, but you have some type of connection. Also, your guides and your ancestry is very powerful as well. But it's like, you know, I don't know. There's just some kind of luck that you have, and people really slept on you because they thought it was luck, but it was really your connection to the divine, you accepting that you are divine and you tapping into your divine essence, okay? People slept on the fact that you're not scared to fight back, you're not scared to fight for your dreams, you're not scared to take a pause and recalibrate and move a different way. You're not scared to scrap something and start fresh. You're not scared to continue to work on things even if it's slow progress. You trust your intuition. You don't go based off on what others are telling you to do. Oh, you should pull out that stock because you know but you're long game. You're longevity. You do things out of longevity. You do things because you're like, okay, how is this going to affect my future? If I continue to do this for this year, by the end of the year, I will be blankety blank blank. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have, you're not trying to like do things for instant gratification or to make others happy. You really don't care, and people slept on that. Maybe people just think that you said you didn't care, okay? And the thing is you really do not give a fuck about what anyone has to say. And, you know, maybe sometimes you might get triggered, but a lot of people really slept on that. They really thought that they could bully you or mess with your head or make you quit or whatever. I don't know what this energy is, but you got people really, really focused on your journey, and I'm confused. Hey, it is what it is. It's because, again, we have the star energy. You are the celebrity energy pile. There's always one pile that is like the celebrity energy, and it's you guys. And Goodness gracious. Also, people slept on your body. They really didn't think that they were going to be so attracted to your body. They slept that maybe they thought you were always going to be skinny, always going to be fat, or whatever it is that you were, you know. Maybe they thought that your insecurities were always going to be like that. Maybe they thought you were always going to look a certain way. Maybe they never thought you were going to get your skin clear or switch up your style or whatever, you know. This is glow up energy. Like you I heard ugly duckling. Like, they really slept on you. They really thought. And now it's, you got the looks, the personality, the humor, the brains, the manifestation powers. You're talented. You got it all, baby. And this is only the beginning, is what I'm hearing. So that's wild. They're gonna be pissed. It's not funny, but it's kind of funny. People also slept on your ability to be decisive. A lot of people thought that you made reckless decisions, but in reality, you actually thought everything that you did through. They didn't understand why you were doing what you were doing, or like why you moved the way that you moved, but in reality, now they're starting to see it, okay? People also slept on the fact that your friends were truly blessed because they had your spiritual anointing, your spiritual protection. Again, there's this big emphasis on like your people connected to you, they get good karma. And when you leave, or if you cut them off, or if they betray you, even if they're still in your life, they get karma. So if they're going through a bad time and shit like that, they got karma for fucking you over or whatever. But yeah, people also underestimate your ability to see through the manipulation. Through the manipulation, you see through that shit. You're extremely unique. People also thought your uniqueness was going to be some type of hinder, some type of thing that would hold you back, but in reality it actually is propelling you towards success. And people slept on your uniqueness. People slept on your ability to be your true authentic self. People slept on it, and they tried to make you feel bad for it. They maybe tried to make fun of you and did some unfair shit, and you didn't care. You were unfazed by that, and people slept on it. You know, people really thought you were more phased than you were. And maybe you were when you was younger, because, you know, maybe it's giving you all got bullied and shit when you was younger, but I do feel like you healed that shit, or you're starting to heal, or you moved on from it. And if you didn't, hey, it is what it is. Live how you know you want to do. If you want to hold a grudge, do that, baby. That's all on you, but that's your choice, okay? I wouldn't recommend it, but it is what it is. Everyone's gonna live how they want to live. People underestimate how many people who people are sleeping on the fact that you have people who are in relationships who want you, people who just in general just really find you attractive. You make players want to actually be in relationships, and people really underestimate that, because I feel like no one really either will offer it to you, or they fear that you're going to reject them. And people sleep on that, because maybe you're single, maybe you've been single for a long time, and people think like, oh, this person has no suitors, or maybe nobody likes them, and all of a sudden they found out like, oh, everybody got a crush on Pal 3. Everybody wants to be Pal 3's friend, work with Pal 3, date Pal 3, F Pal 3, okay, damn Pal 3. People really underestimated you too. Okay, but people slept on the fact that, you know, just because you didn't see anything doesn't mean that they wasn't going to get their karma. And they sure did get their karma as well. But yeah, people underestimate the fact that you kind of don't always look like you're busy, but you are very busy. But you just make things look easy. Like, you can get a lot done in a day. And maybe it's like people underestimate your workload, or maybe because people don't see you work a lot, they don't think that you're getting a lot of work done. Maybe you work a couple hours, or maybe people just never see you work, so they really don't know like what you're doing for work or how you're making money, but you're doing the damn thing and you do it quick. I don't know. You also have a lot of time for rest. People underestimate your perspectives in life. People really underestimate you in regards to, they sleep on the fact that like when you take pauses, maybe you take pauses to heal, maybe you take pauses to soak in your celebrations in regards to the successes that you've had, maybe you take pauses to recalibrate and plan. But you're very intelligent, you're very smart, you're very wise, and you can talk your way around anyone or anything, and you could actually get, you know, the thing is also you can talk anyone to doing anything that you want. And people underestimated that. People slept on that. People didn't really see it until after like they started to realize that everyone does whatever you say, or people go out of their way to do things for you, and people didn't see the pull that you have, okay? But yeah, anything else? Yeah, people really underestimate you. They really think that you don't think things through, but you really be thinking, and then you take inspired action. And, you know, you're not afraid to turn your back on things or situations that, you know, maybe you wanted before, but you realized that you wanted for the wrong reasons and stuff, and people slept on that. Again, we have another reference to Egypt, so you could have been connected to that pile. But I digress. What else? People also slept on the fact that you always get, like, good karma because you don't decide to tear others down. People think because you stand up for yourself, don't get me wrong, but, like, you don't go out of your way. Okay, you'll ignore something if it's not really that serious, and you have a lot of one-sided beef as well. Like, people have a lot of beef with you, but you're kind of just here, like, just chilling, doing the damn thing. And people really, really just think that you're not going to get your karmic justice, but you always do. It just comes in a different way, a way that they can't see. Okay, but people underestimate the fact that maybe you started your own business, you decided to work for yourself, you're manifesting, like, maybe your goals in a dream way. A lot of wish fulfillment is coming through with the star energy as well. And you manifested your own healing. You're breaking generational curses, and people really slept on that. People thought because it's happening a lot slower, or maybe a lot less, like, a little chaotic, because with this two of coins, it's like whoa, the waves, it's like whoop whoop whoop, you know, you were going through the roller coaster of life, and, you know, people slept on that. But that's what we're gonna call it for pile number 3. I love you guys. I hope you have an amazing day, night, or whatever, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye. Hey, what's going on? Pile number 4, last but never least, of course, it's your girl, Drea, and it's Theowlsintuition. If you are new here, hit that little subscribe and the bell so you get notified when I post some new content. And if this resonates, you know, give me a little thumbs up. Comment, let me know how or why, okay? If you would like to enter my free reading giveaway, that's still going on until February, the end of February. And I will announce the winner in March. The link to enter that is in my description box below. And if you want to book a reading, my email is in the description box. I will not message you for a reading, okay? Beware of these scammers out here in these streets, okay? As always, keep in mind, hundreds of thousands of people could be watching. So if a message doesn't resonate, just don't take it. Or if the reading doesn't resonate, watch another pile, watch another reading, do whatever makes you happy. We're going to get your current energy to see if this is your pile anyway. And if this doesn't resonate, again, you know, do what it do, baby. Do what it do. Okay. Pile 4's current energy. Wow. Okay. Okay. I'm hearing that song Ego Death by what's his name? Damn, I forgot his name, but y'all know who he is. Tridevia. Thank you. Sheesh. Okay, wow, you are stepping into your power, and people want to steal everything from you. People are feeling like they took a loss. This is hurting their ego. Because, alright, a lot of y'all, these are people who maybe they rejected you. Yeah. Or maybe you were wasting your time, okay, and they never changed. They were breadcrumbing you, okay? And their ego was getting in the way of a relationship. You left, and you stole their heart. You stole their heart. Yeah, love on the brain, dreaming, fantasizing, daydreaming, nostalgic. They are dreaming about getting with you. You denied them, or you're just in your power. You're just looking beautiful. You're looking handsome. You're just there. And I don't know, this person was just, yeah, same shit, different day. Is that a loaf of bread? I can't tell. It looks like bread. So I don't even know what the fuck it is, but it's giving like somebody was breadcrumbing you, and they thought that you was gonna accept that, but you ended up driving away, walking away. You hurt their ego, and you know, they're trying to get with people who kind of maybe look like you or a similar energy. Like maybe they want to replace you, and they also, I don't know, they really are like low-key really, really hurt, but also kind of like this was necessary. It was a necessary part of their growth. You were a catalyst. You were meant to hurt their ego, and I think you're giving them a spiritual awakening, and they want to become more like you. Okay, it's not, I'm not taking this impersonator thing in regards to as like they're copying you, copycat energy. It's more like they want to be like you in regards to how you act, okay? You are very much in your power, you're very leveled up, you're in your king, queen energy, and this person has realized that they were not stepping correctly towards you, you know? So it kind of fucked them up. And yeah, it also could have been somebody who's very toxic, and maybe y'all had differences, and this person always tried to make an argument out of nothing, and it was like the way you responded, it made them feel like you didn't care, because they were used to that toxic energy, and they thought like, oh yeah, if this person's not even fighting for this or not arguing, you know, maybe they're just like, that's all they were used to, and maybe that's what you were used to as well. Maybe you had relationships like that, and that's why you're like, no, I'm not going through the same shit, fuck that. I want love. Yes, I know love will come to me, but I want to stand in my power. Okay, so if that resonates at all, then let's get into your tarot. No, your oracles. Alright, pile 4. So we have protection, we have clergy, we have read, we have gossip, we have abundance, and we have hedonist. People really, really... One, they slept on the fact that you are very, very secretive. So a lot of people, when they gossip about you, half of the shit just be bullshit. They've come to realize that people just be making stuff up about you, and people sleep on the amount of protection you have. Again, maybe you didn't tell people certain things because you didn't trust people, and that worked out in your favor. That you didn't understand why you didn't tell people certain things, but it was because your intuition was guiding you and protecting you. People, they sleep on your mission. They sleep on your faith, they sleep on your trust, and they sleep on your connection to God, the universe, source, okay? They sleep on how much you read, too. A lot of you guys may be book, like, nerds. Maybe you may read nonfiction and fiction. You may read a lot, read every day, read all the time. You know a lot. You also know how to read people, and people sleep on that. They don't... kind of similar to another pile. It's like you're like a human lie detector. You can see through people. You can see people's intentions immediately. You can see why people do certain things, and you may not even know, like, you can see like that they're doing something for a reason, but you don't know why all the time. It doesn't matter why anyway, but you can just see that certain people are trying to manipulate or do certain things to get a reaction out of people. And, you know, you learned from maybe the past or whatever, but people sleep on how much you can read through people, how well versed you are in maybe psychology or the way the mind works or the way people are. Maybe you've read books that, because now when we're talking about books, it's like the 48 laws of power and stuff like that. You just know how to not let people put one over on you, okay? People really do sleep on how much pleasure you bring to them, how much you light them up, how much you inspire them, and how much you celebrate people. Like, you really uplift a lot of people. You may give a lot of compliments and stuff like that, and you just give a lot of love and positive energy, and you inspire people. You make people grounded, you make people present, you bring them back to the physical reality, and you get people out of their heads. And people sleep on that, because other times they're all anxious and shit, but then they realize that when they're with you, they're kind of more calm and peaceful, and they feel safe around you. And people sleep on that, because now they're like, damn, I felt safe enough to talk to Pal 4. I told Pal 4 a lot of things, okay? And people slept on the fact that, you know, you have information that you could like throw people under the bus with, and that you won't. You know, people slept on that. They thought that you was going to be that type of person to go and gossip and throw people under the bus and shit, but you're actually the complete opposite. you stand very high, and you have a high integrity and high values, and you're not going to, you know, gossip at the expense of others. You know, you're not trying to hurt other people, you're just trying to live your best life. And again, a lot of people did sleep on your beauty. They slept on your beauty. Maybe they didn't see you. It could be like you just started to getting your grown man or grown woman energy, you know what I'm saying? You're getting into your prime. There's something about your face changing. Maybe your skin's getting more clear. Maybe you got braces and you finally got your braces off. Maybe you just got your eyebrows done. Maybe your face shape is changing. Maybe you lost weight, so your face got less puffier. Maybe you drained your lymph nodes, or you've been using like gua sha or whatever. Doesn't matter how you're doing it, but your face has changed. Okay, maybe some of y'all got work done. Maybe you got a nose job or your lips done or whatever. And people like see, it doesn't matter how you got the changes, but people see that your face has changed, and they're starting to see your true beauty, your true handsomeness. Maybe your jawline got more chiseled. I don't know. But people are starting to see that you are really looking delicious, like really, really good. But also people sleep on your abundance. It's like you continue to get more abundance in multiple ways, and people want to give you abundance, and people want to give you good things, and people slept on how good of a life that you are living now. Maybe because you came from tough times, maybe you had a lot of trauma and a lot of lack and drama in your life, and now you're kind of living a more peaceful life. You're very protective of your energy, and you've had a lot of tower moments that have really made you move into this powerful energy of I am I am my own validator. It's like people really slept on the fact that, you know, they thought that you were going to be the type of person who moved for others or did things to get attention. Maybe people thought that you did certain things to get attention, but in reality you were living in your truth and you just get attention off rip, and people really slept on that. They didn't understand why. It's because you have this magnetizing, beautiful, beautiful energy. And also you're very, very, very highly protected and connected to God's source. So it's like, you know, everyone has a piece of God within them, right? Everyone is God. Everything is God. That's just my opinion. Okay? Roll with me. Just let's not bring any of that stuff in. But I'm saying, like, you are connected to that piece, and that's how you co-create. That's why you are so protected, and that's why abundance comes to you easily, and people really slept on that. You are very compassionate, and people sleep on that because they think that you're not going to be this kind of bull energy and you're not going to clap back. People think that, you know, them gossiping and stuff like that, they sleep on the fact that it has no effect on you. You're protected. You're going to continue to learn, grow, expand your abundance, and continue to look better. People really slept on the fact that as they continue to attack you and continue to send hate and try to bring you down, they're really feeding you more energy, and they don't understand that, but it is. The more negativity that you send to a person, if they are a transmuter, if they know how to protect themselves and how to use the energies and clear and transmute that into something that they want, into something that will bring them abundance, they can manifest whatever the fuck they want with a hater's energy. And that's what y'all do. And they really slept on that. They thought they was tearing you down, but they was really helping you, like, to lift up. Okay, let's get into your tarot. Okay, pile number 4, we have the Emperor, we have the Page of Swords, we have the King of Wands, the Knight of Swords, we have the Three of Pentacles and the World, the Judgment, the Queen of Wands, and the Nine of Coins, and the Seven of Wands. I mean, Six of Wands, interesting. And the 10 of Coins, and the Knight of Cups. Okay. You are meant for generational wealth, and people are starting to realize that, and they slept on that. They never thought you were going to be successful. They slept on the fact that you are actually very well versed in regards to, you're very intelligent, but also you're very well versed in regards to business, finances, creating things, manifesting things, doing the hard work and doing the labor. You know what I'm saying? You guys put in the work, whether it's to build your body, because, you know, this guy got big ass biceps, you know what I'm saying? But, like, you're not afraid to put in the work, and people slept on that. I don't know how you be moving, but like I think that it's giving like the compound effect. Like maybe you've been working on something for quite some time and people slept on it because you weren't getting super fast results, but now because you finally hit that momentum, you're starting to get a lot of results and you're getting a lot of recognition, more abundance, more success, and people really slept on that. Now they're watching you. They're watching every move you make. With this Page of Swords and this Emperor, it's like they thought you was this cat, you know, but you was this tiger the whole time. You was a tiger, you know what I'm saying? So they really didn't think that you were going to be as successful as you are, or as you are becoming, because I do feel like you guys are going to be more successful because we're going from the 9 of Pentacles to the 10 of Pentacles. So you are going to reach some type of financial success, and it doesn't mean you have to be a millionaire or billionaire, but it's giving like you're going to be very comfortable in living a life of luxury, and you're going to have enough to give to others. Okay, people sleep on the fact that you are an extremely good mentor, okay? You're somebody that people can confide in, and that you're a diary, okay? Alicia Keys. Your secrets, okay? People really slept on that. People thought that maybe you would tell people their secrets and stuff, because it's giving what we were talking about earlier. Like people thought that you were going to be gossiping, whether it's like people who you fell off with or people you don't talk to anymore, people again with this one-sided beef situation. They thought you was going to gossip or bring them up, and then they ask people and they're like, oh yeah, I bet Pal 4 was talking mad shit about me, and then they're like, no, Pal 4 didn't mention your name once, and they're like, what? Excuse me? But yeah, you don't give a shit. Anyway, but yeah, people also really did sleep on your ability to quickly think of new business ideas. You may have multiple business ideas, and also your ability to have a lot of connections. People sleep on the fact that you have a lot of connections, that you have a lot of different talents and a lot of different business ventures or multiple sources of income. Pile number 4, you are creating generational wealth. You are going to be successful. You are going to be independent. You are going to be on your own path, and people slept on that. You are also very popular or very well known. You could be viral or going off on social media, maybe even making money off social media with this 3 of Coins and the World card over here. People also slept on the fact that when you get judged on, you know, social media, because there's big emphasis on y'all social media, and the 6 of Wands. I forgot about the 6 of Wands over here too, and the Page of Swords. So a lot of people watch you on social media, and actually a lot of people enjoy your social media, whatever it is. You could be an influencer, you don't have to be, but some of you guys also could be making money off of influencing, and that is also another thing that people slept on. Maybe they thought, because you know you have to start somewhere, and you probably started with getting like 5 likes. You know, you don't just start off with getting 1 million likes and now you're getting more likes and more. Sorry for the shake, guys. I really can't with this. I gotta figure that out. Anyway, but it's like people are really like, they slept on that. They was like, oh yeah, they're always gonna be at like 5 likes. Now all of a sudden you getting thousands of likes and shit, and people are like, what? You know, I don't know. If you wanted to be an influencer and you told people, they slept on it. They didn't see you becoming some type of influencer or becoming financially abundant or having multiple sources of income. Maybe you told them about your business ideas. Maybe you told people about, oh, I want to start a podcast, I want to write a book, I want to make a YouTube or whatever. And people didn't think that you were going to be successful, and now your success is actually showing, and you're getting recognized for it, and you're getting actually monetary gains from it as well. And people slept on it. People slept on the fact that they thought you were going to need others in order to succeed. When in reality, it's like, yes, you could probably collaborate with others, but a lot of the stuff, a lot of your success is based off of your own notion. It's based off of your own actions. It's based off of you. People sleep on the fact that a lot of people see you as the soulmate with this King and Queen of Wands energy. It's like people view you as like their perfect match. So a lot of people behind the scenes with this Knight of Cups energy and this 10 of Coins, a lot of people say, oh yeah, that's I think Pal 4 is like my soulmate. I would see myself marrying Pal 4. I think that Pal 4 would be perfect for me. I want to take care of Pal 4. People sleep on that. Some people want to take care of you, Pal 4. Like, some people want to rack up and stack up. Even though you have money yourself, they know that. But they want to, like, let you do what you want with your money. It's giving like daddy like vibes, but like, you know what I'm saying, like a sugar daddy or whatever, but or sugar mama, you know what I'm saying? It's like that kind of vibe. Like they just, I don't know, something about your looks too. It's like somebody would pay for you, like just to pay to go out with you, but like they don't need no sugar. It's giving a sugar daddy or sugar mama that don't need no sugar. Okay, power 4. Oh my god. But people slept on that. Maybe some people think that you know, that's what you've been doing, but in reality it was like you was kind of getting your own money, and now you're going to be able to get like blessings from the universe from these people who are like bosses and shit too. People also sleep on the fact that you're very connected to successful people. Wow, a lot of people want to have sex with you, Power 4. Jesus Christ. Maybe people also slept on your game. Okay, maybe people slept on how much of a freak you are. Y'all could be really freaky and also really, really, really good in bed. You may even talk dirty and stuff. I don't know why that's coming out, but that's what I'm getting. And then people sleep on you, and then after they have you, they're like, oh my god. People also sleep on the fact that you have people whipped on you from like 10 years ago. Freaking 10 years ago. That you may have had intercourse with or dated or whatever. Power 4. You got the juice, you got the sauce, you got that za. Oh, baby. Anything else? Yeah, people really, really slept on the fact that, you know, maybe you don't always like, y'all clean up nice, and people maybe see you in sweats all the time, hair tied up and stuff, and they sleep on the fact that you can clean up real nice and you look really good and really attractive, really appealing, and really abundant and really luxurious, and people really sleep on that. You may be looking like I'm not saying that you're looking like her, like the witch, and then you come out looking but that's how people made it seem, you know what I'm saying? People really slept on it. Oh, she wears sweatpants, or you could be a gym rat too. And then, but when they see you out and you clean up real nice, you come out with the heels or the suit or whatever, the nice dress, and people are like, oh my god. And then your body's looking good too, especially if you're a gym rat. The way your clothes fit, they look nice. Ooh. People also slept on the fact that you know, maybe they never, because again, back to the biceps and stuff, something about your body, like maybe they didn't think you was gonna get big, or maybe they didn't think that you was gonna you know, get those gains, or grow your booty, or get your waist smaller and stuff like that. What else do people sleep on about you? Like, I think that's it. You work well with others, and people think that just because you're very independent that you could be like mean, or you don't know how to be a team player, but you're actually very good with teams, and you're actually the person who steps up and causes solutions. You don't cause problems, you bring in solutions, okay? You bring success. You bless people with success. Every time you work with someone on something, it is successful. And people slept on that. They're like, oh yeah, no, we don't need this person. But then all of a sudden, now that they don't have you working with them on whatever it is, you know, I'm not saying that, but like, maybe this could also be a job. Maybe your job slept on you. They didn't realize how much success you brought to them as a company. And then when you went on your own and started to work independently or created your own business, that is when this their funds, or maybe people started to stop coming or whatever, you know, they lost clients because you left and you brought a lot of success. And also could have been your energy too. You energetically were blessing that place. Yeah, also people slept on the fact that maybe it's giving, because it's reminding me of when I told somebody, my old boss, that I wanted to start my own business, and she kind of just laughed in my face, and I was just like, okay. And I will never forget that because I was like, I can't wait. I hope she sees one day that I made multiple businesses, because I do have ideas for businesses as well. And I feel like this is you guys. Like, somebody really laughed and thought that, like, because this guy's laughing over here, somebody laughed and was thought that like, it's because she wanted me to stay, you know? She wanted me to like be under her, and when in reality, it's like, I knew I didn't want to be there forever and y'all left. And that's the kind of vibe that I'm getting. It's like somebody who was higher than you thought like that you were always going to be under them. They laughed at the fact that you thought that you could do better than them. Like, what could be better than this opportunity I'm giving you? Watch me, bitch, I'll show you. And that's what you did, baby. That's what you did. So shout out to y'all. That's what we're going to call it, pile number 4. I love you. I hope you have an amazing day, night, or whatever. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye.